Hello everyone and welcome on this new deeper analysis on the gold from Xtreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. Before we start, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and kindly leave a comment and share the video. Also don't forget please to join our free channel of Telegram to receive any updates about these signals that you are receiving here on YouTube. The channel name here is Xtreme Gold Signals on Telegram, and you can just simply find the link in the description below of this video. It's very important, my friends, because here we are sending a lot of notifications which cannot be sent on YouTube, like adjusting the TP or the entry or whatsoever. And also you can try our VIP signals on the gold, where we actually send scalping gold signals. And please allow me to share with you the results of our scalping channel for the last week. Thankfully it was good, and as we can see we only had 2 losses. But however guys, always remember, we are doing of course the best we can, but we cannot promise the same results every single time. It's of course based on the market condition. So thankfully with our strategy we were actually able to deliver good results. But again, always remember, trading is risky and your fund is at risk all the time. So of course, my friends, to join this VIP channel, you can just simply contact our support. You can also find their links in the description as well, in the Telegram, and also in the description below of this video. So what will gonna happen now next with the gold from my point of view? Let's now begin analyzing the gold. So actually last Thursday I have sent here this deal to buy the gold from 361.8, but unfortunately the market just kept rising without reaching our entry. But thankfully someone in the comments said that they actually have entered this trade anyway, and they actually have waited it till it reached the TP. So this was actually somehow good for me and for everyone, of course. I'm so happy for that. However, what will gonna happen next? Well, let me just tell you something. The gold so far is still struggling to make a bullish breakout from the real level of a resistance at 3656. So therefore, the gold right now is actually expected to make us one more drop right here to gain some liquidity, and after all, the gold most likely will continue the rise. But why we are saying that? Well, we cannot of course ignore the fundamentals. So what are the fundamentals that actually might help the gold to continue the rise? 3 reasons in my opinion. Number 1 is Trump. Trump right now is actually pushing the central bank to make interest cut in the interest rates, and that actually I would like to say that his administration is really getting involved in the central bank, and him firing Lisa Cook, the governor, is actually drawing actually a red line on that, because it means that Jerome Powell is going to be next, and this is actually even pressuring the central bank a lot right now to make an a cut in the interest rate, which leads us to the second reason, the cut in the interest rate. So therefore, we can right now expect a new cut in the interest rates by September. So therefore, actually, Mr. Jerome Powell has actually given us a hint last August that there will be actually a cut in the interest rate. Therefore, this, my friends, might actually help the gold to continue the rise. And the third reason is the geopolitical tension. Mr. Putin and Mr. Zelensky are actually so far not able to meet up, and this is actually disappointing Trump. And therefore, the war between Russia and Ukraine still seems to continue after all. That actually, my friends, is actually adding more geopolitical tension and actually making gold still to remain as the safest haven for investors. So all these facts will actually help the gold to continue the rise. So let's now move to the technical view, why we're actually expecting the gold to continue the rise. So again, based on daily chart, as we can see right here, actually we had 2 candles actually with a good price action indicates of course a bearish reversal. One is almost the pin bar and the other one is the inverted hammer. But however, nevertheless, the next candle, as we can see here, was a blue candle. All of that indicates that the gold is facing a lot of pressure, and instead of actually making a bearish fall, it instead just kept rising right here and kept ranging within the resistance between let me just say between 3675 and the support at 3613. So all of that indicates that the gold, and let me just now move to the 4-hour time frame, so far is actually ranging within this channel right here, as we can see right here. So it's a neutral channel, but the gold most likely will continue the rise. So let me just now based on the 4-hour time frame, let me just now lowering the prices scale, or actually squeeze the chart like that, so we can actually see things clearly. Now what we can see right here is this breakout happened right here. Why it's actually a key level of why is it a key breakout? Well, let me just tell you why. Because it's actually separating two important lines. Number one is the support trend line right here that we had, and also the resistance trend line number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Check this out. So actually here we had a channel, as you can see, and we had here actually a lot of pressure on this level of a resistance trend line with at least 5 attempts so far, and right here exactly we had the bullish breakout from that area. So right now what we can expect next is from the gold to actually make a drop right here. First of all, it will actually be retesting the broken level of a resistance trend line. Second of all, we're actually expecting this support trend line also to still be respected as well. That being said, we're actually waiting for the gold to make one more drop right here, and after that point it will actually most likely continue the rise. Never, not to mention of course that here we actually had almost a flat pattern that actually has almost been completed. Therefore, the gold most likely, guys, will make one more drop right here, and again will continue the rise. So now we need to actually to figure out where exactly we can place our buy order. You know, actually I would like to bring my line again here so it will help us to identify the entry. And let's now move the let me just now zoom in like that on the 4-hour time frame, and now here is the magic begins. So now what we need to see is this recent structure that we have. So as we can see, the gold actually has made here a strong reversal, and here also as well. So these actually are key levels of a support and a resistance. Now what we can do simply is draw the Fibonacci right from this low right here to this high, just like that. Fantastic. Now as you can see, it actually takes us to the Fibonacci 38.2. As we can see right here, and as we all know, Fibonacci 38.2 is the continuation retracement, and it's actually matching up along with the previous level of a resistance trend line and a new support trend line that we can see right here. Therefore, what we can do right now is simply wait for the gold to fall right here to complete the pattern, and from that point onward it most likely will continue the rise. Now we need to discuss the TP, because this is going to be obviously our entry, right? So therefore we can actually consider to buy the gold exactly at 3611. But what about the entry, or actually sorry, the TP? Well, in this case we need to seek the help of Fibonacci, because again the gold right now is actually reaching a historical levels, and as you can see so far there is absolutely no data whatsoever right here. So therefore what we can do in this case, how we can actually still figure our next TP? Well, by simply using the Fibonacci retracement again. So what we can do right now is simply look at the last pulse happened right here, right before the bullish breakout happened and the new structure appeared. So what we will do next is simply draw the Fibonacci right from this high to this low. Let's now do it together, like that, just like that. Fantastic. Now as you can see, my friends, this is actually leading us to Fibonacci 261.8, and therefore if the gold hopefully will reverse exactly at our entry, we are actually hoping it will continue the rise till it reach at least Fibonacci 261.8, and that, my friends, gonna be our next TP, just like that. So actually our TP will be actually at 3680, aiming around let's say around 700 pips with this signal. However, in this case our safe zone shouldn't actually be ranging much lower than Fibonacci 119, just right here exactly at this level of a key support at 3585, sorry, and that means our safe zone will be ranging for around just 260 pips against almost 700 pips in our favor. Let me now please write this signal for you. And that will be, my friends, our next analysis. I actually had to adjust my entry to be exactly right here at the same level of a support, to be at 3613 instead of 3611. And my friends, please, one last reminder that gold nowadays is getting a lot way riskier than ever. We really don't know what will gonna happen next. The gold might actually make a sudden crash, because also on Tuesday we have the core retail sales news. So please, my friends, for that reason, please be always careful and reasonable when we are trading the gold. Again, the gold is swimming in the uncharted water, as we like to say here in Xtreme Trader, and we really don't know what will gonna happen next. We are just simply doing the best we can, but of course we cannot be correct all the time. Sometimes these analyses actually miserably fail. So please, my friends, for that, be extra wise and careful, and make sure that your stop loss is an amount that you are actually able or actually afford to lose it. However, and don't forget, please, in the end, to join our Telegram to receive any updates about these signals that you are receiving here on YouTube. Let me just show you, please, one example of the notifications that we are sending actually here on YouTube. Here, for example, I have sent here this notification that this signal has already hit the TP without being triggered, and hopefully we'll see you on Saturday. A lot of notifications actually I'm sending here always. Here, for example, gold has been ranging around our entry, holding within the price. So therefore, guys, these notifications, as we can see, are very, very important. So therefore, hopefully you will see there. This channel is completely free of cost. You don't have to pay anything at all. Just simply connect to Xtreme Trader and to receive notifications from us directly. So until then, my friends, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.